All right, y'all. So, all the rumors, everything is true about August relationship with Jada Pinkett Smith. And I've been having that feeling since he said that, since around last year. I've been having that feeling that that was true about what August was saying with him and Jada. And she went on Red Table Talk and confirmed everything, but she put it saying that her and Will was split at the time. This she was saying this was like 4 years ago, and that her and Will was split. But at the end of the day, the way I see it, my opinion, because everybody have their own opinion, is that you is still married. At the end of the day, in August, he's 20 some years old, and you're almost 50, and you're married to a whole nother man. I don't understand that. Like, but this is Hollywood, and this is how they get down. This is how Hollywood get down. Everything like that. I don't too much understand it. I don't agree with it. How can you get married, then you go outside your marriage and have this side piece because you're not happy in your marriage? I don't agree with it at all. Like, what was the purpose of you getting married when you know you still have some ways that you need to change before you even decided to get married? You know, you have some ways you need to change, but you still decided to get married. Married and dating somebody, or even just, having a fuck buddy on the side. Those are totally different things. When you get married, you committed to death do you part through sickness and health. And I'm thinking this is why I say this is for Hollywood, because I'm thinking Hollywood don't take those vows like a regular normal person do. Forsaking others, sickness through health, be with you through sickness and health, to never do us part. I'm thinking Hollywood marriage people doesn't take those vows like a normal person, normal couple would take their vows. Because all this stuff with Hollywood, and they saying something about Dr. Dre. I got to look into that. But back into August, Asina and Jada, like, I ain't gonna say this is a surprise for me with Jada and August, and Jada stepping outside the marriage, and because Will done the same thing. Will done the same thing. His just ain't been exposed. Like, he ain't just said nothing about it like Jada did on Red Table Talk. But Will been doing the same things for years. And I subscribe to Tasha K. And a couple days ago, Tasha K was saying we have been wanting to divorce Jada for years. He been wanting to divorce her for years because of the things she does. He don't agree to it. He just decided to put up with her because they a brand together. You see what I'm saying? They make money together, and he don't want his image to be like, he want his image to be like a family with kids and this and that. And if he divorced her, he already said he's not going through another divorce on the Red Table Talk. He said he don't want to go through another divorce. He'd rather just have pretty much how he was putting it, because we know he was stepping outside the marriage just like Jada was doing. How he was putting it, he said, and she and Jada said the same thing. She'd be on one side of the house and he'd be on the other side. That's how Jada was putting it, and Will was putting it, and he agreed to everything. But with my opinion, that wouldn't happen like that, because whoever I'm with, there would be no stepping out. Either you with me or we ain't together. If we can't be together and you stepping out, I don't know what you bring back to the house. You can bring back anything, but that's my opinion. Like, I'm not gonna be in a relationship married to anybody at that point, and you stepping out on me. Why waste my time and being with you and using all my time, and you with somebody else too. You with me just because we on papers or we getting paid for this or we got a brand, but you don't really want to be with me. You rather be with somebody else. Your heart belongs to somebody else. You just with me because we got this brand and we making this money. I wouldn't do that. Money cannot buy you happiness. I'd rather be broke. How they put it, I'm trying to think of how they put it. I'd rather be happy, broke and happy than rich and miserable. There you go. I just had to think about it. But that's the old saying. The old folks used to always say that money cannot buy happiness. No matter how much millions you got, you cannot buy love. If that person don't love you, it's gonna show. It's gonna show, and that person it probably end up staying with you, but it's not for the love. It's not because they love or care about you. It's just for the publicly, for to put on the show. So y'all brand can stay together. We can do this in public, but behind those, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to. I don't see how Hollywood can do it, and this only goes out to Hollywood, the celebrities, the rappers, the singers, because normal people they get the voices. You ain't with me, I'm gone. But for these Hollywood people, they think money is everything. You doesn't die with money. Money isn't everything. And I don't understand why people think, well, if I be with her, my brand to be this and that. But check this out. When you dead and gone, that's it. It'll be a couple years later, you won't even be thought of. It'll be somebody else they talking about. They'll forget you after a couple years go by. They will forget you, and you won't even be thought of. And all that situation, all that time, you try to make your brand right. But when you dead and gone, 2 to 3 years later, you ain't even thought of. You got to live your life, live your happiness, because money cannot buy happiness. And the way Jada doing Will is crazy, but it's out in the public. Believe it or not, she been doing him like that, just like he been doing her like that. It just her shit out in the public, cause she confirmed it. Now they got some shit on their hands. The way I see it, they need to get a divorce and just go on about their business. That's the way I see it. As simple as that. Because I don't see them being getting all this together and being happy, because back years ago she used to be crazy about Will. Now they barely even kiss each other like they used to. They don't even kiss. The last couple videos I've seen them in, they don't even kiss each other. You've been married to this woman 25 years. No, you ain't been having sex with her, because she prey on the vulnerable and the weak that need help. Will Smith don't need help. And so that's why she kind of started pushing away from Will, because he just concerned about his filmmaking, his money, and she the type of person that want to fix people. And that's what she said in the show. She was like, I was trying to fix August. I was trying to fix him. Then it turned into a relationship. What I don't understand is how you go from trying to fix somebody to it turn into a relationship. And I believe my thoughts about that. I believe she preyed on this boy. That's what I thought. That's my belief. She preyed on this boy. She knew he was broken. She was broken at the time. That was right up her alley. She was separated from Will. Will wasn't love her. You heard what he said in the video. He kicked her ass to the curb. And she was saying like our relationship was over. It was done for her. So she pretty much moved on to August, and he made her feel good and everything. But I'm thinking August kind of knew that she wasn't gonna leave Will, and she thinking the same thing, but he fell in love with her ass. With her set it off, he fell in love with it. He got in love with it, and it went from there. But see, and that's his downfall because once you fell in love with somebody, it's hard to push back them feelings. It's hard to, and I don't understand. I can just see the pain, August, and at first I thought he was kind of lying about it, but now that Jada coming out saying that she actually had a relationship with him, I'm like, damn. And now I know August still kind of hurt from that, but he moved on. He got a girlfriend and everything. He ain't talked to Jada in about a year or two, something like that. So he moved on, and it's good that he moved on because if he was still stuck on her, it would have been a disaster because she made a point she wasn't gonna never leave Will because of the money and everything, and without Will she pretty much wouldn't be nothing. Let's just go and put it out there because she already ain't making movies like she used to be. And Will's still doing movies. He at the top of his game. He's still doing movies. So if they was to get a divorce, Will wouldn't be nothing. Will wouldn't. I mean, not Will. I mean Jada. Damn, Jada wouldn't be nothing. Will on top though. Let me correct that. Will on top, and Jada wouldn't be nothing. And the way I see it watching that interview, it's like Will knew everything about this woman, her creeping around, sleeping with August, even though she damn near 30 years older than him. He allowed that, but she allowed Will to sleep around too. That's the way they get down in that relationship. And that's their prerogative. That ain't got shit to do with me. I'm just giving y'all the details and my thought about a real marriage. Because that shit that Jada and Will got going on, that's straight Hollywood marriage. And don't get me wrong, it's not for all Hollywood marriages, because some Hollywood marriages last a long time. Even when a person dies in a marriage, they still honor them now. But mainly, 90% of Hollywood be getting divorces or some sneaky going on in their marriage. That's why I say it's a Hollywood marriage. And that's my opinion on that. I'm just being real. And that's crazy how she did that, boy, though. He was crazy about her. He was crazy about Jada. August was. Like in one interview, and they asked him about Jada. It's like he could barely talk. He was stuttering. It's like she put it on him, and I think that she knew what she was doing to him, and I think Will getting tired of it. I think they headed for a divorce. It'll come out in about a year or so that either Will gonna divorce her, cause she ain't gonna leave Will. She got Will exactly where she want. He gonna have to divorce her. But I think right now he ain't gonna do it right now. He trying to just figure some shit out right now. But trust and believe, about a year or so, they gonna get a divorce. Mark my word. Because ain't no way you sit here and look like a jackass. But that's why I say it's for Hollywood. They all about their money. But like I say, money cannot buy you happiness at all. And as you can see, if you go watch that Red Table show, how Will looking like he been crying and shit, and how Jada looking laughing it off, you can see that Will is tired of her. It's just a friendship. It ain't no relationship. It ain't damn sure ain't no marriage, because marriage is different. You committed to that person, forsaking others. And you know what they say, when you forsaken others, it's that person and that person only. You can't go on your little creep and have a side nigga. You cannot do that. But that's why I say it ain't no marriage, it ain't no relationship, it's a friendship. It used to be a marriage years ago, then it kind of turned into a little dating. They just started dating each other. Now they just friends with each other, partnerships or whatever the fuck they want to call it. That's what they is to each other. Cause they damn sure ain't married. That ain't nothing of a marriage. But that's how Hollywood do. They stick with each other because it's money involved, and they don't want to mess up their public image. When I'm pretty sure people already know what the hell going on with Will and Jada, but it's money involved, and they don't want to mess their public image up, so they gonna try to stick it out with each other. They gonna try to. Even though I think she still feels some type of way about August, cause he was like, and she was like, he ain't no home wrecker. It's like she was defending him, but then again, she was trying to just talk about herself, not talk about her and Will marriage. She was putting it like, all I was trying to do was help him, get him better, and that's what I like doing, and it just evolved into a relationship with me and August. What type of husband allows that? But we living in 2020. It ain't back in the day when a husband find out that the woman doing, they wife doing this and that. They leaving them. I'm out. You doing this and that, I'm out. But nowadays it's so much money involved now. They got their heads just put on money this, money that. That I'd rather just stick with you to keep my career right, even though I don't give two fucks about you. I'm just gonna stick it out with you because I want to make sure my career stay okay. That's what it pretty much is, and that's my opinion on it. For real, that's how I'm seeing. This is how it is with them. I'm just gonna stick with you because I want my image to remain the same. Me as the good guy, the good husband, the good father, and this and that. But behind those, I'm gonna do whatever fuck I want to. And the same thing go for Jada. She doing the same shit. And I believe they eventually get the voice. Now the shit with Dr. Dre and his wife, I don't too much know about that. I gotta look into it. But I just wanted to give y'all my thoughts about this situation. I'm so glad I ain't in that Hollywood category. I ain't living that Hollywood life, that Hollywood career, because I would have been divorced so many times because that's like a headache you can't get rid of. You want to leave, but you can't leave that person because it'll mess up your image, it'll mess up your career. And that's what Hollywood do to you. They pretty much let you know you got a choice. If you do this and that, this will mess up your career. So you might as well just stick it out and make the people make it seem like you that person, but you really not that person. Inside you wanna holler, you wanna cry, you ready to walk away, but you can't. You gotta put on an image and stick with that person. Hollywood couples for you. I'm telling you, Hollywood couples for you. But that's my thought about it. Y'all leave in a comment below what y'all think, and I'll get back with y'all. I'ma do some live streaming, get on the Xbox One here in a minute. But I had to talk to y'all about that because that's the main thing that's been on social media all day. I've been seeing videos about this ever since she put up the video today. And ever since she put up the video today, it's just been people giving their opinion, how they feel, how Will and Jada gonna go about the situation. I believe it's just gonna end up with them getting a divorce. Because when no person with decency mind stick to something like that when you unhappy. And when you knowing you unhappy with this person, but you still sitting there looking simple for your career. When you know you don't give a damn about this person. And and that left years ago, you still sitting there. It's draining. It's a headache. Like I said a couple of minutes ago, it's a headache to sit there and be somewhere you don't want to be with somebody you don't want to be with. It's a headache. And I'm just being real. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this situation. Leave it in the comment. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. And I'm going to get on the game here in a minute. But I just had to let y'all know my opinion about this situation. All that shit in Hollywood is fucked up. They fucked up. They need to figure the shit out. Either you're married, whether it's your friends. You need to figure some shit out because people starting to realize your bullshit. And your career, that shit ain't gonna last forever. You had a good run, you might as well just call it. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit doesn't last forever. No marriage lasts forever. No relationship lasts forever. But you got to find your happiness in something. And if you're not happy with who you with, then you got to walk away. It's time to leave that person. As simple as that. And I'm talking from experiences with relationships. And I know for facts I wouldn't get in a marriage and stick to it, knowing that I don't give two fucks about that person. I don't even love that person no more. Ain't no way I would get in a marriage, never alone a relationship, knowing I don't give two fucks about that person. I don't love that person. I don't even care about that person, but I'm sticking around. It's a headache. That's my thoughts on it. Y'all leave in the comment what y'all think. And I'm finna go live here in a minute. So catch me in the next live one. I'll be on the Xbox one. So I'll see y'all there.